What's up, guys? It's your girl, Megan Rogers, and
Linda Marcus Smith.
And we are Sassy Broad Squad, and I know that we are 30 minutes late because we're Sassy Broads, but it was my fault. I decided to be an asshole and go out and party last night.
Woo!
And I was tired and needed a nap, and I shouldn't have done that.
She needed her beauty sleep, you guys.
And I still look like shit. So, yeah.
No,
here I am.
Beautiful always.
Aww.
Megan Rogers trekking in from Albany, you guys. Give it up for her. What a trek. Paying her own way here and parking and oh my gosh. And she also comes from, claiming Austin is weirder than Portland, but we'll forgive her.
You know what? This will be an ongoing war. I'm like, y'all stole that shit. You stole it from us. But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. But,
Yeah.
Yesterday on my way up, the traffic was really bad because it was actually sunny yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little convinced that Portlanders, they see the sun and they're like, oh my God, that big fireball's going to eat us.
That's
and then
what
y'all
they
just
do.
crash into each other on the freeway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to put water fountains in this city because of the sun. Because in the 1800s, people didn't know what to do when the sun came out.
So they would hurry up and run into the water like, oh, it can't catch me on fire.
Yeah.
That rotten fireball in the sky is going to eat us.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense. I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our Blazers here, they're 1-1 in the series, in the second part of the series. So they made it past the first round. Tomorrow night at 7:30, we get to go to Game 3. It's 1-1, the Denver Nuggets and us. So we're home court. We get to break that tie.
You guys have always had a good team.
We did in 1976-77. I've been waiting for us to.
You guys were good in the 90s, too.
They were.
Yeah,
we had some
because
good players.
When in the 90s, during the Rodney King riots, they were supposed to play at the Coliseum, which is now the Staples Center.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when I lived in Vegas when I was 15 or 16.
Mm-hmm.
And they came to Vegas, the Trailblazers and the Lakers, and the Trailblazers annihilated the Lakers. But I was like, I don't care. I love the Lakers.
I love the Lakers too. Oh my god.
They're better now though. Was that 90? It's like 92 or 93 or
I'll
something
go
like
with that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Back then, my poor Lakers, they were no bueno. They should have been hurled into the lake.
Remember the Lakers? They were so amazing when they're the height of their...
yeah. Was Michael... I see his face. Michael.
I think I know.
Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Who used to be Lou Alcindor. Yeah. He was born Lou Alcindor.
Yeah.
He became a Muslim.
Okay.
Changed his name. Avoided the draft. I'm not saying good or bad.
Oh, okay.
Because he was a conscientious objector.
Yeah.
He was like lightning, groundbreaking. Nobody thought or knew about avoiding the draft because of your religion, but he put us on the map with that. He did. Lou Alcindor.
I don't blame him. And another thing that I like about Bush, that he really did not want a draft, because it was getting pretty dire.
Yeah.
And when I was in Korea, we were undermanned. And they actually had this, what was it called? Assignment Incentive Program. But we also called it the Avoid Iraq Program, where you signed up to stay in Korea for 2 years.
Okay.
And then they paid you an extra $400 a month. Wow. And I was single, no kids.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, fuck, sign me up. And I was in Yongsan, Seoul, Korea.
Is that right in Seoul?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. It was so much fun. I liken it that it might be kind of a New York-y experience.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, really cool. Yeah.
That's where all the traffic is in the center of the city-ish thing.
Oh, yeah. Lots of techno. I was like, yeah.
Cool.
Fun. Yeah, it was the early aughts, 2004 to 2006.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was only 27, 28. I think I was 27 when I went there. Yeah. So I was still young and gorgeous.
And how was it like being? Were there very many female military at the time?
Oh yeah.
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 Gosh, this is so unusual because I was the only one on my post in Germany. Yeah.
Oh,
when I
that'd
got
be
there,
creepy.
the other one left. It's all yours. Great.
That'd be weird.
It was so weird.
That would be really weird. I don't think I would like being the only female.
It wasn't like Me Too stuff. It was more like Me Too 468. Who do they not appreciate?
Aww.
But they appreciated me just a little too much.
I think I would probably latch on to the most femme guy. And, you know, so I need somebody to, like, brush my hair and tell my secrets to. I can't be the only chick around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have good Army funny stories?
Yeah. One time in Korea, we had to do this convoy live fire exercise, and it was taught by, like, 2 butter bars. Second lieutenants. Sorry to the second lieutenants out there, but that's what we called you. And they'd never deployed. It was like a train the trainer kind of thing. So somebody trained them to train us. And they're like, you know, being all like, this is what you need to do. Just very authoritative about it. And there is a bunch of guys. I felt bad for them, too. They were like 82nd Airborne. That's the big one. Or is it 81st?
82nd Air. Isn't it 82nd? Yeah, and 101st.
Yeah, 101st. Now I'm getting confused because I'm old and crazy. But, yeah, I mean, the hardcore ones from North Kakalaki, you know, from Fort Bragg.
Here we go.
We got a phone call, so let's pick it up and
this
see what
is
happens.
Like Jeff Husbands, hopefully.
Thank you for calling Sassy Broad Squad. How can we help you?
Well, this is Helen calling for Linda.
Oh, Helen.
Hi, Helen. How are you?
Hi.
Hi, Helen. You're talking to Megan Rogers. Helen
I'm calling from my...
Go ahead.
I was just saying, I don't know if my cell phone's okay or if you want to call me on my landline, because I tried to call you guys and it was busy, so I don't know if it's my phone or...
Oh, no, I think it's our phone. Or because it's on my cell phone, but I use a Wi-Fi telephone app because I don't know if I really want to give out my phone number to Portland and the world. You know, I mean, it would sound like fun on a Friday night when I'm drunk, but I mean, Saturday morning it would be a mistake.
Well, if
this sounds
works
great.
for you, then I'm good.
This sounds great, Helen.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Helen Raptis is, in case you listeners out there don't know, Helen Raptis has been the host and in the past the co-host of AM Northwest on Channel 2 KATU, 20th and Northeast Sandy. And I'm a huge fan of Helen. I watch everything she posts. She's always out having fun and doing things for the community. And she has some things she wants to tell us because she's got a special tie to Harvey's Comedy Club. So I'm going to give it to you, Helen. How was that for an intro?
Well, sure. The special tie is that Dave Anderson was my co-host, and he performed at Harvey's, and I know he became really loyal to Harvey. So every time I went to see Dave perform at Harvey's, we brought all my girlfriends, and we all saw him.
Aww.
Yeah, so we still miss him. He's been gone 3 years now.
Yeah.
So we still really miss him. The funniest guy ever, and really the nicest man. Great family guy, good friend. You couldn't ask for a better person to work with, really.
That's so cool. You're so lucky to have been his sidekick on KATU AM Northwest.
Yeah, I mean, he was. So we were together, TV husband and wife for 9 years.
I love it. I love work husbands. They're the best.
Yes. Leave him there.
They're the best. Yeah, and he was. I went through a few of them, like in real life, but he was the best.
Oh.
Yeah, I've gone through real
we all
husbands, but I've only had one work husband. He's irreplaceable. Come back to me.
Yeah, I interview a lot of comedians, and Dave Anderson is still, I think, the funniest, if not one of the funniest ever, because he's funny. He was funny all the time. I mean, he didn't have to set up a joke. He's just funny, just chatting with you.
Oh,
Nice.
I love that. When people are the same off and on stage, that really impresses me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me too.
totally. That's Dave.
I wish I could be like that.
No, you don't. It's 24/7.
I pretend to be
Are you
sane.
saying you're different off the radio?
Yeah, I'm a mess. This is me cleaned up and organized and with a purpose.
She has self-deprecating humor, in case you didn't catch it. Oh my gosh.
I like doing this podcast from home because, I cannot wear a bra and I'm wearing
Right?
sweats. Awesome.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It is the best.
Did you catch that, viewers? Up go our ratings.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
I mean, if we podcasted from our home, I would not be wearing pants. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I think some of our subscribers, if we put out that Helen Raptis is on our podcast and she's calling in without a bra on, people would flock to it. They wouldn't quite get it.
Comment below. Hit like and subscribe.
Nobody would flock to it. But hey, you do whatever it takes. So, what do you guys take off when you come in your house? The first
My
thing,
bra.
shoes and bra, right?
Yeah, shoes and bra, and I crack open a bottle of wine.
There you go. I'm waiting for 5 for that.
What's your drink of choice, Helen, when you're out partying with the gals?
Well, the first one is a gin and tonic.
Nice.
Boy, oh
Yeah.
boy.
What's yours?
I love to have Kahlua with cream. Yeah.
Oh, that's the best. That's
I
like a
know.
milkshake.
I know, right?
Am I hard drinking, or is it just whatever drinking?
Yeah, anything.
Well, whatever. What do you start with?
Oh, there we go.
I like wine. It does not give me a hangover. Like if I'm hardcore drinking, red cab. I like cab, but
Oh, I like cabs too.
yeah, and I like it because it doesn't give me a hangover. I get that
Yeah.
nice fuzzy friendly drunk. Now, if you want to babysit me, just have me do tequila shots, and
Oh God.
then
I
I'm
don't think-
sloppy.
I've never done that. Tequila shots. Yeah.
I've spent some time
That
down in
sounds
Cabo, and then, yeah, that's, and then
That sounds like a whole lot of trouble.
it was a lot of trouble. I don't find trouble, it finds me. And I don't know how. I don't leave the house.
I came to AM Northwest and saw you when Piff the Magic Dragon was there. And I got to see you in action.
He's a nice guy.
Isn't he? He's really legit.
Yeah, he's really nice.
He is. He was so sweet. Do you know who we're talking about? He's he wears an outfit kind of like an alligator, I think.
It's a dragon.
Dragon.
It's the magic dragon.
There was my clue.
Yep.
Bling. I do this.
So he's a dragon. He's a man that dresses up as a magic dragon.
Yeah.
What's magic
Yeah.
about him?
And he carries around his little dog.
And he does.
Is that a metaphor?
Is he in a?
No,
he's
he,
not.
no, he has his little dog with him, and he does magic tricks.
Magic trick.
And he's very good at the
hilarious.
magic tricks.
He is.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's so nice
And
too.
he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Magic tricks are pretty cool. Like when Jimmy Schubert was here, he pulled out some crazy magic tricks, and I was like, he had this like little itty bitty Altoids thing.
Yep.
And I wrote my name on a card, and the card,
wow.
I opened it, and there it was. And I was being nosy,
that's
and I
wild.
closed it and opened it again. How about there was some Altoids there? And then that musician, Paolo Nutini, was there, and he's Scottish, and he was like, oh, fuck off. And I was like, I know, right? I was just, I'm like, this is, legit.
Yeah.
Magic tricks are pretty,
It's amazing when
they
they're
can
good,
do,
it's just
right?
Incredible. You just don't know how do they do that.
How?
I don't know. I know they amaze me too. They really do.
My magic is making fine lines and wrinkles disappear every
Same.
morning.
Yep.
That's not going so well.
I do some magic with some makeup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I look like the Crypt Keeper. I promise you. It's not pretty.
Now wait a second. You guys don't have as a redhead, you have blonde eyelashes, blonde eyebrows. People would not recognize me if I didn't have my eyelashes and eyebrows on, and I am not kidding.
Wow.
I've had people say to me, "Would you tell your sister Helen blah 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 blah?" I said, "Sure."
That's so funny. I knew this girl in high school, and she was like strawberry
blonde.
Yeah, like it wasn't like super like fire red, but you know, I was a very pretty girl, and she didn't wear makeup to school one day, and I was like, oh my God, your face looks naked.
Yeah,
because she had very light eyelashes and eyebrows.
Yep.
But she had like perfect skin.
The day I discovered mascara is the day the boys paid attention.
They're like, hello.
And that's how I feel about wearing prom gowns at 68 years of age. They won't notice me without a prom gown, I swear. They won't. I can walk naked.
What?
They'll notice you if you walk naked.
I've tried, no.
Let's go try right now.
Yeah. So
We'll get demonetized, though, so we can't do that.
what do you think of the Blazers this year? We got a shot at this?
Oh, I'm excited.
Isn't it great?
I think it's great, and I'm really just so impressed with Damien. He's just such a good guy.
He is.
So I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
How are you guys enjoying talking to all the comedians? How fun is that?
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. It's almost it should be
Helen,
it should be wrong.
It fell in our lap. We were just talking one day, and Megan said we should do a podcast. And I'm like, I'm 68. I don't know how to do that. She does. She's way younger than me. And so we started doing it in the corner and got approached to do this for the club.
Yeah.
And then
the owners were like, what are you guys doing? We're like, we're doing a podcast. And they're like, you know how to do that? I'm like, well, we're attempting to.
first night we got to interview
they
Julie
liked us.
Scoggins.
Julie Scoggins and Thomas Ian Nicholas.
Mm-hmm.
He was on American Pie, and he also has a band, the 10-Man Band. And
So nice.
he's such a sweetheart.
That is great.
We're meeting people
And
we
it
would never.
is Susan Rice and Art Krug are performing tonight. Right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
It's going to be great.
I love her comedy. She brings in you might as well just close off the club and let her handle it. She brings in a posse.
Right.
And she just tears a place up with her style of comedy. I've never heard Art. What's his comedy like?
Oh my gosh, Art is so funny. Art is super fun. I haven't heard Art before.
No.
Because he's great.
I'll have to listen before he gets here tonight and get on board with it.
Well, we'll check out his YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to. So, yeah. So, what's the weirdest thing you saw lately in Portland? How weird? What's the
What
weird?
is the weirdest thing I've seen?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Who doesn't see weird stuff in
I know.
Portland
It's
all
like,
the
well,
time?
just tell us one normal thing you've seen.
Yeah, one normal thing, yeah. I was going to say, I was just talking with one of the crew members today about one of the worst people we've ever had on the show.
Wow.
And he calls himself a comedian. Have you heard of Gallagher?
Yep.
Yeah, I
smashes
remember
the
Gallagher.
watermelon?
Yeah, he used to smash watermelons
he's
and stuff
terrible.
like that.
Yeah, he's
He
something
is?
else. Yeah.
He's terrible.
Yeah.
Is he mean?
Oh, he's a jerk.
He's a jerk.
He's mean. He
Came
made
here.
a woman cry in our green room. He
Ooh, that's
he
not
was
nice.
obnoxious on the air. No, we cut him short.
Good.
I think there's sometimes there are people who just feel like they're too good for this, or here's the other theory that I have, because I am a part-time counselor.
Yeah.
You are?
I think that they're just joking that they're because every talk show host is a part-time counselor. Really.
Right.
So
Got it.
I think that there's an insecurity when you're not very good, and so it comes out in nasty ways. And he's a nasty guy who just likes. I also think he's a misogynist, and he was just a jerk. I mean, who's ever made? He made another guest cry
That's
in
ridiculous.
the green room. He was such a jerk. It was the weirdest thing. And then he came out and was just obnoxious on the air, so we cut it short and told him goodbye.
Wow.
That's awesome. I'm sorry that
Yeah.
he did that there. He
In
did the same
fact,
thing here.
Susan Rice was at Harvey's after he performed, and I guess he made a mess of the place,
He did.
which, I can understand.
Yeah, there was watermelon. They're still scraping it off the ceilings. Every once in a while, they'll come out with a little bit more. True.
Well, it's like, how long does he think that shtick is going to last? I mean, that's like
I don't know.
that show Jackass that was really popular in the 90s. I'm sure if they did it again,
Right.
people would be like, yeah, I'm over it,
I just don't want to support
Well, I
people
don't know.
that aren't nice.
There are people that I think there are people that like that idea that you're trying to be a jerk, and some people like that.
Some people are into
You know,
jerks.
so- Yeah.
I know some people that are into jerks.
We got this. We know just the person. When he came here, Gallagher, he brought Artie Fletcher. Was Artie at your show as well?
Yeah, he brought Artie on the show, too. Forced us to have Artie on the show with him, yeah.
Yeah, Artie was a lot more personable in a professional, limited way. He was far more.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No, Artie was
Lang?
nicer. His
Fletch.
jokes weren't.
Is it Artie Fletcher?
I forget the name of the guy, honestly, but Artie sounds correct.
Yeah.
And
That guy.
He was an older guy. He told kind of old school jokes.
Yeah. Yeah. And he was nice. At least he was
No, he was
personal.
nice.
Yeah.
I think maybe some people
Yeah, he
just
was
get
nice.
bitter when they're not relevant anymore. You know, and
Yeah.
you know, I remember Gallagher because of when I was a little girl, and it was like kid friendly. You know, when you're a kid, who doesn't love to see smashing watermelons?
Exactly.
You know, but
Right.
now it's like, you know, okay, yeah, sure, cool,
Yeah.
you know, and I think
Big whoop.
maybe he's
Yeah.
bitter. I mean, I'm gonna try
He
not
could
to be
just
bitter
be.
that I'm old and gross now, but you know,
Yeah, you're so old and so gross. That's why I'm across the table from her.
aw, shucks.
I love her. Do you know she comes all the way from Albany every week and pays for her own parking, does this?
Wow.
It's only $8.
I know, but it's money. I think a lot of her.
True.
We're both Army veterans, so we can put up with all the Me Too stuff they dish out when we interview people. If they try to Me Too, we 2468 don't appreciate them back. Dish it.
You know, I got Me Too'd. I got smacked on the ass, and I really thought, I'm like, do I punch this guy in the throat, or do I just smile and nod? So I smiled and nodded because I wasn't thrilled about it, but I mean, I just started. I don't want to
Exactly.
you know, cut off my nose to spite my face.
I'm the other way.
Yeah.
That's how I got my self-esteem. Honking cars, wolf whistles. I'd be like, "Could you just slap me? What's wrong with mine?"
Well, I mean, if he was cute, I'd probably be like, oh, can I have another governor? But, you know, he wasn't. So I was just like, And it's always the gross ones that are the most aggressive. It's like, why? God,
Yeah,
that's
they're the
not
ones-
funny.
The ones the ones that have the power.
Exactly.
There was no power.
It's mine.
Right.
Yeah. This is fun. When are you going to come down here?
Yay.
to your
Today,
show?
huh?
Are you going to come
Oh,
see?
sure, I'll do that sometime.
Oh, I thought she said
No,
today.
The bra's off. Once the bra's off, I don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
As
That
I
couch
told my
starts talking to you, huh?
husband,
The sofa's like, sit on me.
Exactly.
Sit on me. And you're
Yeah.
like, okay.
You're such a lazy boy.
If you insist.
No, I'm a girl. We
No,
love
I'm like
doing
that
this.
too.
We're having so much fun bonding and talking to people. So fun. This is great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
But we're
and
so
who are you going to talk to? Which comedian are you talking to today? Are you going to talk to Susan, or you have another comedian you're talking today, right?
We have 3 that'll be on this whole weekend. So it's going to be Susan Rice, Art Krug. They're both co-headlining. And Tori Ward, she's out of Lincoln City, so she's a Portland area comic. She'll be hosting.
Oh.
She's hilarious. She's got really good jokes. So she'll be hosting.
Oh,
we'll get to
good.
interview them. So
Nice.
I'm
We'll
like,
catch you, girl, your guys, everybody.
I listened to you guys the other day, and there was some crazy lady in the bar, it sounded like. Are there any crazies in there today?
Yeah.
we did. We did. Oh, my gosh.
I don't see her.
But they're gone
no.
now.
Nope.
One time we were talking dirt
Oh,
about
good.
Greyhound or Amtrak one day, Megan and I, and turned around, the door open, and some Amtrak employees walked in, and we're like, phew, got through that one.
Right. We're like, uh-oh.
You don't want
What?
to talk against Amtrak when you're
Well,
right.
because they keep crashing.
I know, we were talking
I mean,
the truth.
how hard is it to drive a train?
At the right speed on a corner. And that
Why
kind
do
of
they even get speed limits?
stuff. Don't they know? It should be common sense to take the right speed.
Linda rides the train.
It should
That's
be.
another reason why I don't mind paying for parking. I don't want to get on public transportation with all those people. I'm not a people person. Don't sit next to me. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to hear your life story. And if I could just drive in my car by myself, park, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth the $8 whole.
She comes in all zen. And I've ridden the train, and I come in and go, you know what they had on the train today? Oh, my gosh.
A bunch of lunatics that are trying to plot your death. Yeah. And then the guy that's driving the public transportation, he's like, I wonder if I could take this, like, steep curve at 30 miles per hour. Well, I mean, how fast can they actually go, though? I don't think trains can go very fast.
I don't know. Like, I guess they're going faster since they got rid of coal. Are they still doing coal? No, probably electric.
I don't know. I do remember when we were on the bullet train in Korea, and it goes through, like, agricultural areas, and I was getting a little nervous. I'm like, what if there's a cow on the thing? Because, on the tracks, because it goes up to, like, 110 miles per hour. You could get down to, like... Because the country of Korea is about as big as the state of Illinois. Mm-hmm. So you could go from, like, Seoul to Busan, which is the southern tip, in an hour.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Oh, wow.
But I'm, like, thinking of this cow being like, moo. And then there I am.
He won't have
dead.
time to see his life flash before his eyes.
No. He won't become...
When you travel,
Golgi.
Helen, when you travel, like, around Portland, do you go without eyebrows so no one notices you?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, no. I really, I don't, if I leave the house, I have the eyelashes and eyebrows on.
Yeah.
And I always do. Although I will say one day I had to have surgery on my eyes and they wouldn't let me wear any mascara or anything. So I went out thinking nobody would recognize me. And then I did get the usual, hey, I watch every morning. Like, really?
Wow.
I look like this? Yeah, so... And I live in Vancouver, so most of the time I'm out and about in Vancouver.
Got it.
Do people get starstruck?
Yeah. Do they want to, like, take selfies with you and put it on Instagram?
Well, I do get a lot of selfies, and I get a lot of hugs.
Aww.
And everyone really is nice. I've not had one negative reaction from anybody. Everyone's been awesome. After Dave passed away, I got everybody coming up to me and crying and giving me hugs. It was incredible.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was so sweet. It was so sweet. And now people just come up and say hi, and I watch you, and everyone is very positive. It usually happens at the grocery store.
That's what I was going to ask, because I hate grocery store shopping.
Let me write this down. I can get noticed without a prom dress?
At the grocery store.
At the grocery, all right, got it.
Yeah.
Grocery store. Yeah.
But it's like, I like to get in, get it on, and get out.
And get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't want a bunch of people. I mean, it won't happen anyway. But I mean, I wouldn't want them to be like, "Oh, Megan, all right." I'm like, I just want to get this milk and coffee and leave, and just pay.
Nobody ever notices me. They always think I'm my sister, and she does real estate, so I have to be nice. It's easy being nice, but I don't want to be nice.
What if they ask you real estate questions and you're like,
I'll fake it.
Faking the funk.
Yeah.
I don't look like my sister's much prettier than me, so they already know that I'm not my sister. So I don't have to answer any of like, because she's a statistician for like anything she does is way over my head, so I don't have to fake anything. I would have to say something like, the numbers I get in, I crunch them, and that's how I get the numbers that you get. And that's why you pay your premiums. Woo!
People wave at me, and then
you're kind of funny. You're kind of funny because you don't like people, but now you're hosting a podcast in which you interview people.
Isn't that
funny? Why?
Sometimes I see her going, okay. Right on.
I'm like, why? Why am I here?
And I'm sitting here going, tell me more. What else happened in first grade?
First grade.
Oh my gosh. So what you got to host that 82nd day parade that happens every year. How was that?
Oh, when is that?
Oh my gosh. It happened last weekend.
Oh, shit.
And it was a blast. So, yeah, it was the Grand Marshal for the 82nd Avenue Roses Parade on Saturday.
Oh,
and it was really fun. I think I couldn't stop grinning from ear to ear, waving at all the little kids and just having a blast. I mean, I was like there was a pipe band in front of me, and then me, and then the rest of the parade. So the only bummer was I missed the parade. Didn't really get to see the parade. But,
not the floats and all the
I
flowers.
The best time.
What's that?
Yeah, so everyone. So I was in a front car, like in a vintage car, and then the horses were behind me, and then all the bands and the floats and zombies. There were zombies there this time. It was
cool.
just a great time. I mean, I would do that again in a second. It was really
awesome.
fun.
Right.
So awesome.
Isn't that where like the Rose Bowl stemmed from? Because that parade has been around for so long that people down in, where is it, Costa Mesa or something like that, they do the Rose Bowl? Pasadena.
Yeah.
Right. That it was basically kind of like a traveling rose parade, because like the roses here are just so immaculate because of the weather and all that good stuff.
Do you know the history?
Well, I don't think it's been around that long, but I know the Rose Society of Portland, so they have a whole club that's dedicated to the roses. That's their parade, and so I know they work on that, because I don't think it's been around for that long, but their focus is roses, even though it's a little early for the roses to be in bloom now. But it turned out to be a great day. So
that's awesome.
I was surprised it wasn't raining the whole time. So
do a lot of people show up?
It's more of a family-friendly, and it's more of just a family-friendly event versus a big, it's not the a big nighttime festival. It's not downtown. It's just on 82nd Avenue, so it's more accessible.
That's great.
Folks.
Nice.
What do you have coming up that you're going to be doing?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any?
I'm outside of hosting the show every day. That's about it. I did a one-woman play in February. That was really exciting for me, but that's it. So my big thing is I'm outside of doing the show, I paint as a hobby, and then I have an exhibit at Our Blooms in Lake Oswego in August, and that's really it.
What's the name of the place where that's at? Our Blooms? O-U-R?
Yeah, so Our Blooms of Lake Oswego, it's a gift shop and a flower shop as well, and so they have something called plein air, where artists are outside and they're painting. So
oh, wow, cool.
In August I'll be one of the painters outside, and
we're gonna come
kind of like an
harass
art fair.
you, because my sister lives out in West Lynn now, so we're gonna come out and harass you. Would you like that?
Yeah, it's really fun.
She was silent. She's like, oh, all right.
We're always looking for a laugh here.
I apologize. I'm not catching everything you say, because I don't know if it's my phone or
it's a combo.
Things are cutting in and out.
It's probably mine, because it's a Wi-Fi app, and it wasn't.
Okay.
Did you grow up here, Helen?
Say that again?
Did you grow up in Port? What high school did you go to?
For the most part, I grew up in Seattle.
In Seattle. It's cutting out a lot.
Yeah, up in Seattle. And so then moved to Montana, then down to Eugene, and then my husband and I moved to Portland in 1992. Oh, okay. 93. So, yeah. And then I've been with K2 for 21 years.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
My dad used to get all his ads from KATU. He'd buy all the ads and be on television a lot in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. Not so much after that.
Your dad?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
My dad advertised with KATU.
Oh, he did? With what?
KATU TV.
Yes, for decades.
What did he do?
Car sales and furniture sales, just about everything like that. Yeah.
Salesman.
I could tell you stories, but we'd lose subscribers.
I think that's one of the toughest jobs ever, is to be a salesperson at a TV station, especially now.
Absolutely. I sold advertisement for newspapers in New York, and you talk about it difficult. So I get it, like if something doesn't work out the way that the people want, then they're complaining and don't want to pay. That you have that to deal with.
And that's why I don't like people.
Yeah.
Call them back.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Found Megan. I have a meetup where I attract people from the community to come and learn comedy or talk about the possibility. You know, are you really funny? And Megan walked in and we hit it off because
Army. Yeah. I was like,
Army.
oh, you're from the Army. Oh.
So that's why we're doing the podcast, because we can talk for hours. So why not?
We could. Well, I don't know when to shut up.
that's
That's my
fine.
problem. I talk too much. I am a weird person. I understand like the frustration. Like I don't like people, but I talk too much.
It is kind of like opposites in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm terrible on the phone. Like Linda will send me a text and I'll reply like I'm kind of like a man about it. I'll reply like 3 days later and I'm like, I'm sorry.
It's like
I'm playing video games.
I think everyone has to have their own thing. Like you have to figure out each friend is different because some friends, they insist that you text them.
Mm-hmm.
Some friends prefer, you know, that you physically call up and talk to them on the phone. Some
That's
prefer
not happening.
email.
Email? That was
And then-
not
and then
happening.
some-
That's
yeah,
awesome.
and
That's a
then
very
some
good
prefer the
point.
Some people
Yeah.
prefer Facebook Messenger, and you kind of have to figure out what it is they like. I have one friend who now is so phone phobic. She won't talk on the phone, and she'll only text me. So that's how we have our conversations because she's become like afraid of picking up the phone anymore, except the text,
Wow.
which is really interesting. And then the young people, you know, the kids. I have a nephew. You can't message him. He doesn't respond. He'll only do Snapchat.
What?
Really? Snapchat?
Wow.
I have a
Yeah.
Snapchat, but I don't
Snapchat.
really use it.
Oh, that's his only thing that he'll never respond to a text message. And I don't know if it's because you can keep track of what's said in a text message, but in Snapchat you can't keep track of it because it doesn't stay there, it disappears.
Right.
So that's the only way to get a hold of him. Yeah.
You know, he's
And
a
I
smart
found out
kid
that my
because
other
then you
friends are
can't
teenage.
get mad at him if he like doesn't want to do something. You're like, I never got the message. You're like, I
Right.
sent it to you Snapchat.
Right.
Well,
And
show
then-
me the
yeah.
message. There's no evidence. That's smart.
Right.
I'm gonna start using Snapchat more often so I don't have to do stuff.
There you go.
I get Snapchat on the bus. I start talking. Everybody goes, "Oh, snap! She wants to chat." That's all I know.
Well, and then there's some people too who will message you, text you, and it's like, oh my God, this goes on and on and on and on, and I don't have the kind of patience to respond back with long stories.
That's probably why I take
So
4
I will
days
just
to
be-
respond.
It's
Yeah.
horrible.
I'm like
that
you,
way.
Megan, where I will just say, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love Linda, but she is long-winded when it comes to her text messages. And I'm just like, holy shit.
It's like I'm trying to keep a list of things that I want to tell Megan and do it in one fell swoop, and I'm getting better. I think I'm getting better. And the last two have been a lot shorter, and I want credit for that.
They actually have been. They've only been 9 paragraphs. I'm proud of you. Good job, Lynn.
It's a good round number.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting
Power
there.
of 3.
People get my text and they go, "I don't know what you're talking about." Kind of happens on stage too.
Oh, Lynn.
I see those people, you know, the young people, when I'm talking about something, if you don't frame it in a certain way, the young people don't connect to it. And it's kind of like, you know, you have to get to know the young people and how they need to hear information in order for them to feel
Right.
like you're clicking with them.
Yeah, it has to happen pretty quick, though, too, because unfortunately with these, you know, with YouTube commercials and the instant information always being hurled at their face, it can be tricky. Like even for our YouTube channel, we have to make sure that we capture the audience within 3 seconds or else they'll click away.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's very true.
So when you came to KATU, did you go right into AM Northwest, or did you have to do sales like a lot of the people that have worked there have had to work their way?
I had been working at KGW on a show called Good Evening as a reporter, And
right.
that show was canceled after 3 years. I was there for 3 years, and that show was canceled. And I ended up at K2, first in promotions, and then but I was only there for a few months. I was just filling in, and the producer of AM Northwest really wanted me just to get onto the station so that he could have me doing live reports for AM Northwest. So it was initially for just promotions, and then I went into being the roving redhead for AM Northwest.
All right.
When Jim Bosley and Rebecca Webb were hosting.
I remember those days. Oh my gosh, they had me come in to get a makeover.
They did?
Yeah, on a Mother's Day.
Oh, fun!
Yeah. Did you ever know Cam?
Fun.
It was so fun. Did you ever know Cam Johnson over at Coin TV?
Yeah, because my husband worked at Coin.
Oh, super. What
Yeah.
did your husband do over there?
He was a reporter at Coin TV. He now is a public information officer for Clark County Fire District 6. That's a fire station over here in the Vancouver area.
Okay.
So he does that now. But he used to be at Coin as a reporter.
And now his name was
We met on the anchor desk in Eugene.
Is his name Dave? What's your husband's name?
Dave Schmidtke.
Schmidtke, that's
Yeah,
it.
Dave Schmidtke.
Good Irish name.
Is it?
No, it's German, probably.
Is
It's
it?
German.
Yeah, I
You
remember
just
him.
defended a whole country, Linda.
Want to hear a quick funny story about Cam Johnson and me and my daughter?
Sure.
I heard that. So, my daughter was going out to a club, and somebody came up to her and said that he was Jason Harvey, the actor from whatever show back in the day. And my daughter, she can see through everything, and she found out it was a guy going around Portland trying to get people to sign up for acting classes pretending to be Jason Harvey. So we got Cam Johnson to go in and talk to him at that place where he was trying to get people to sign up for acting with a cam on her. She wore like a baseball cap with a camera hidden in it, and we brought him down. We brought this fake Jason Harvey down, the three of us.
Nice.
That's great.
It was
It's
fun.
like
That
how
is
to catch
great.
a
Good job.
instead of like how to catch a predator, it's how to catch a catfish.
Yes.
Yeah.
There
You guys
go.
went catfishing,
Yeah.
noodling. I caught him.
Lure him
Yeah.
in.
That's crazy how people will pretend that they're somebody. Have you seen that show on MTV, the Catfish show, where people will like?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, it's a bizarre.
It
it's
is
a
so
bizarre
crazy.
situation where you go through that much trouble. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to
Yeah.
crank call people because I thought it was funny. But I mean, these
Yeah.
people will foster like serious, emotional, romantic relationships with strangers, and then
Right.
it's like, JK, I'm not Katy Perry. It's like, well, damn,
Right.
you went that far.
Wow. Well, gosh, we've so
Yeah, and wasn't there was a college football player that was doing really well at one point, and then it turned out he had been catfished by a guy. I remember that making news at the time. But yeah, the catfish show is fascinating because of who does the catfishing. You can never figure out why they do it. I mean, there have been a few instances of the trying to make somebody pay for something they felt as a slight. Mm-hmm. And then there's just wanting to do it because they're in love. The person who's doing the catfishing is in love with the person,
Right.
but the person they're in love with is not loving them back.
Yeah.
So they fake it. It's wild. That's a very wild
You know, the
thing
whole
to be able
revenge
to-
thing, why not just go kick someone's ass? And the whole love thing, why not just proclaim your undying love? And then, when they say no thank you, just go home and cry for a while and then, pick up the next day. I mean, it's not hard.
Well, and remember Lindsay Lohan's mom? This was recent. She'd been dating a guy for 5 years and had never met him.
What?
Did you remember that story? It's pretty recent, and she finally broke off the engagement because the guy from Catfish, I guess, basically outed the person that Lindsay Lohan was calling herself dating. I mean, she said she was dating a guy for 5 years. She had never met him in real life.
Lindsay Lohan?
The mother.
The mother, Dina.
Lindsay Lohan's mom.
How are you
was
going to be
dating a
dating
guy.
somebody for 4 freaking years, get engaged, and never have met them physically?
Because you met the person purporting to be that.
because she was being catfished.
Catfish.
No, that's.
She was.
I get that.
She
Oh, okay.
believed it.
But 4 years? You've never touched this person?
5 years. It's
Or
crazy.
5 years?
Wow.
Yeah.
You didn't even take the car
Yeah.
out for a test
And,
drive?
no, it's not. It's not even like too. She couldn't fly out to where he is, or she couldn't have him fly out to where
Yeah.
she was. It's
Yeah.
just, you know.
Wow.
That's weird. You have to be
And there was
really.
no Skyping. There was no Skyping.
Yeah.
So, and why wouldn't he be able to Skype? Everyone can Skype now.
Everybody can Skype.
You know, you can do it through Facebook.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, you can use. I've done that on Facebook and like if you have an iPhone, the FaceTime. Yeah. Everybody, there's ways around it. No, if somebody keeps making excuses,
That's a good clue.
I'm just gonna ghost them. I'm gonna be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You're not worth my time.
I'll just take off my prom dress. They'll be gone.
And
easy.
That's another reason why I don't like people.
Thank you so much, Helen, for all your
I
time.
know. Thank you, Helen, for calling in and
Yeah, you're welcome.
chit chatting.
Have fun.
And make sure that bra
And
stays
tell
off.
Susan and Art I said hi.
We will.
We'll do that.
Awesome. Well,
All right.
I'm going to get Megan, and we're going to come to KATU and watch AM Northwest, mate. So that'll be fun for us. We'll do an
That
outing.
Yeah, we'll
sounds
do it.
good. That sounds good.
What,
Yeah.
what days
Okay,
is
That
it?
sounds great. Usually Fridays are a good day because usually we have comedians.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come
Okay.
on a Friday.
Okay.
We'll do it.
All right. Thanks. Great talking with you guys.
Great talking with you, Helen.
Thanks, Helen.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't you adore her?
She's fun. She's too much fun.
She is.
Yeah.
She posts things on Facebook. You know, she's going out with the girls, and like I want to be there and go out with her, but this felt like we were having drinks with her.
Yeah.
It was great.
Should have said, why didn't you call me?
I know.
You well,
You know, I have to keep it shorter though, because like I'm gonna scare
I know,
people
right?
away.
No, it's not. I just don't want you to get carried away and then
No.
having to sleep in a car in the parking lot again.
Yes, it did happen.
Do you know I got a ticket for that?
What?
Yeah, I
did
gotta
not
pay
know.
it. Yeah, I gotta pay it before I get towed.
So like, if you're there after midnight's the next day, or what happened? Did they-
I'm sure it was there, but you know, we didn't have our wits about us. We needed food. We have another call.
This is probably Jeff Husbands.
Thank you for calling Sassy Broad Squad. Welcome to Calling Mars. How are you?
Is this Jeff Husbands?
Oh.
Hello?
Hello. Hi, this is Sassy Broad Squad. Who's this? Hello.
This is
Who is this? We're getting no audio. Is there a phone number?
Well, I don't want to say it.
No, but I mean, can we call back?
Oh yeah, we'll call you back. We'll call you back.
We're calling back.
Okay,
You
redial.
don't want to say the
I
number.
don't want to say it on.
Come on, Megan. I'll give you $5 to say the phone
Oh
number.
well, then in that case,
Bring her a wine.
oh yeah, I'll do anything for a glass of wine. Hi, can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
Okay, great. Well, who is this?
Meg, you know me.
I know you too.
Who is this?
It's Leanne.
Leanne! She's one of my gamer friends. Yay! Yes! I talk about you guys all the time. Oh my god.
Yay!
Well, now we get to bore Linda with my
Yes.
stupid shit.
Teach me. Talk.
I have an alt account that's separate from my primary, and one of the key players in our alliance, we're teaching some of the newer players, which is me, how to do it. And I just thought all this evil shit. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna just. I don't want to give away the name, but it's a corny name.
I love that name, though. It's so great.
Too good. You know, actually, fuck it. I'm gonna say it anyway because if they can't figure out it's me, so I named my alt account Unicorn Sparkle. I mean, that's like
love
something
it.
so out of my character, and I use it just to like every time it gets scouted I go onto the Kingdom chat and I was like, somebody scouted me and hurt my feelings. Barbie time. And I'm like, and I'll send like crazy messages to people and be like, don't you want to be friends with me? Want to be my boyfriend? Want to play Barbies? And my bannermen love it. Because it took them, I had to actually admit to them it was me. And he was like, I should have known. You're so crazy. But they love it when I fuck with people. My bannerman, he scouted me on my old account, Painted Ways. He scouted me, and he told me, he's like, I scouted the unicorn. I was like, oh, I know what you're asking for.
You know what I've wondered ever since this Game of Thrones stuff came on board? I've wondered if there's less road rage. Because now people can, like, take out their frustrations and get rid of somebody that pisses you off virtually.
I think people should play more Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like war games.
Yeah.
That's why I do it.
It's hell.
I still have road rage, though. What about you, Leanne? Do you still have road rage? Do you even have road rage?
Oh, absolutely. I have road rage in my car, in the ambulance. I have road rage everywhere.
Oh, my God.
I think... Go ahead.
Like the other day, I was in D.C. with John and Stormy and all them, and we were riding to take a patient to a nursing home, and there's this big truck, and I was just like, just get out of the way, please.
Can you push a button and get rid of them?
Oh my God, that would be so. Well, my stepdad has really bad road rage too. He's like, that. I can't have a gun. I'd go to jail. I would shoot people on the freeway, and I was like, I get it.
It'd be fun to capture video out your dashboard and then go back home and create,
I thought about doing that, honestly, doing a dash cam and just looking at all the stupid shit people do on the road.
And then go home and do what you want with those people.
Well,
like
I mean,
video.
I would have to blur out the license plates and stuff like that, but I mean, it could be done.
Could be done.
I wanted to also...
Yeah, your T1 wants us to get dash cams. So,
ooh, do it.
That's a thing. I want to, and I've seriously thought about it, but I don't know. It's just something else for me to play with in the car.
Just let it roll.
Enough as it is.
If you get dash cams, I'll make you a deal. You get dash cams, I'll do the editing of the videos, and we'll split the YouTube profits. All you gotta do is just drop it in my Google Drive, and I'll take care of the rest.
But yeah, Meg, I just wanted to call in real quick and tell you that that I love you.
I love you too, Leanne. You put up with a lot. I'm surprised you guys haven't kicked me yet.
And no more knifing people in member chat. No, I'm just kidding.
Knife.
We have so much fun talking about you. She's told me stories.
Oh, I talk about you guys all
good.
the time. Ryan, he's not impressed. He's like, you're a nerd. I'm like, so?
Do you have a nerd cafe where you live?
Oh, yeah. Do you guys have a nerd cafe out there?
Not really.
No.
Gotta come here. We got one. I found one.
Yeah, I told them I'd get them tickets.
We live out in the boondocks. I live on a lake in the boondocks, so we don't really have that kind of stuff.
Where are you from, Leanne?
She's from the South.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you two met in person, or is this through Game of Thrones?
Through gaming. Yeah, we talk on Discord, and that's a app chat for gamer nerds.
Nice.
Yeah, we just nerd out together. I fuck with people.
Can somebody who knows nothing...
It is hilarious.
Can I go on there and fake it like I know something about being a nerd? Or do I have to really be...
I'll make you an alt.
That'd be fun to, pretend
You could write them... See, our sweet Linda, she likes to write, 9-paragraph text messages. So she could, message everybody in the kingdom with 9 paragraphs.
Let me know. I'll bring them down one paragraph at a time.
I'll create you an alt.
Meg?
Yeah?
Stick her on Mecca.
Oh, yeah, I will. I will sucker on Mecca.
There has to be a use for this little old lady somewhere in this planet.
We'll get you in the Alliance or in the Kingdom. Don't worry. We'll get you in there, and you can drive Mecca insane. Because he's a jerk. Just don't keep any troops, because he will zero you. He'll get tired of you and zero you.
I'm too silly to take.
Like Meg, who will zero herself.
I do. I kill off all my troops all the time.
How do you do that?
Just by attacking like high-level players, and then they get mad at me for attacking them. And it's so funny too. It's like I attack them, and they're like, "Why are you attacking my SOP? You're too low of a player. Why are you attacking me and killing off all your troops?" And it's like because I can.
Totally.
And then I respond with something crazy like, "Want to be my boyfriend? Want to play Barbies?" Well, it's usually the same players that like to zero out like smaller keeps like mine. Yeah, and it's funny, like it's kind of like serving up their own bullshit to them, and it's funny to watch them get so angry over stupidness.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So it just makes me want to do it even more, and then I laugh even harder.
I'll tell you what.
I'm going to hell.
That sounds like fun. Boy, I wish I could go back to high school just for the same reason.
Oh no, I'll make you an account. What do you want to be?
Something kind of
Joan
like
Collins Dynasty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take it. That sounds so good.
Something
right now.
very glamorous. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be very glamorous.
Yeah.
Peggy Lee Lipton iced tea. Diamond raspberry diamond farts. I don't know.
Diamond Dazzle. How Diamond Dazzle?
Diamond Dazzle sounds lovely. All right.
All
We're going to have another alt raising a bunch of hail.
Oh, yeah.
And
But, Meg, I just wanted to call and say that I love you.
I love you too,
and
Leanne.
You're hilarious.
Well, when you guys come to Portland, let us know.
Thank you. You meant I'm hilarious, right?
Yeah, no, you're the only one. But tell Linda she's hilarious, please.
Or either that or I'm going to find your phone number and you're going to be getting 9 paragraphs.
Everybody,
No, I won't let it happen.
everybody is hilarious. You're hilarious. Linda's hilarious. Everybody's hilarious. And I love you guys.
Aw,
Love you
I love
back.
you too, Leanne.
You got to say Courtney and Joshua were hilarious too because they filled in when I was out sick.
Oh, she's seen our videos. She's a fan, a real fan.
Yay!
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I find it important to support the small channels. If you don't support the small channels, then
Right.
it's kind of like the small keeps. It's kind of like the small keeps in Game of Thrones. If you can't support them,
Right.
then they won't grow.
That's right.
So you have to support the smaller channels so they'll grow.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And that's why I raise a bunch of hell, so that way the littles will get motivated and revolt against Mecca.
You're the reason I like people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is the reason why I like people. Because
Yes.
when I met my people in my kingdom and my alliance, I was like, oh my God, these are beautiful people. I love them so much. If they got kicked, I would probably, if they get sick of me, which I wouldn't be surprised, but I would be in a funk about it. I'd be like, nobody likes me. I have to do comedy now? Meh.
Don't quit liking her. This keeps her balanced.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
It
not.
does keep me balanced.
It does.
Meg the Mighty is here to stay in night.
Yay, Leanne, I love you. Well, I will talk to you later, and you have a good day or night. Yeah, about nighttime there, yeah.
Yep.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
And
Thank you.
Say hi to everybody for me.
Bye.
I'm going to look up your
I
picture.
will.
I'll talk to you tonight.
Bye. Oh, my gosh. So, real quick, shameless plugs.
Yes. Harvey's.
Harvey's.
You know what?
I know we were bad. Well, we just kind of jumped into it. And it was my fault because I was late because I decided to go out and do bad stuff.
No problem at all. So we're down at 6th and Hoyt, 6th and Gleason, Northwest 6th and Gleason.
6th and Gleason.
Harvey's Comedy Club lets us do this. Shout out to Harvey's Comedy Club and Harvey's
And Harvey's Corner Office.
Bar.
Well, bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
And grill.
Bar and Grill.
Hence the menu.
Yes.
So we're going to do it really quick since I screwed the pooch. So I like the chips and salsa, or no, the nacho grande. What else have we had? The chicken tenders are good.
So good.
The Harvey Supreme Burg. And was it chicken piccata? That's the noodle thing, right? Or no?
I'm not sure. Steve, does chicken piccata have noodles in it?
Have what?
Noodles?
Only if they request them. Then we give them extra noodles on the house.
Okay.
Awesome.
On the house.
See, they care.
Full bar.
Thank you.
And are you guys having that band, Sassy Kitten, Dirty Kitten?
Tonight?
Fat kitten.
Fat Kitten. And
Fat, dirty, sassy kitten.
Fat, Dirty, Sassy Kitten.
Here tonight. They'll be back next month, first Thursday.
The first Thursday
Thank
of
you.
every month. I know, I keep forgetting. Oh, starting next month, Fat, Sassy, Dirty Kitten is
Yes.
going to be playing here.
She plays all different kinds of songs.
She does. I need to find her social media. The next time she comes and I see her, I'll ask her for her social media and I'll start linking her band below.
Yeah.
And who do we got playing this weekend at Harvey's over at Hoyt?
We've got the amazing Northwest comics, all three of them from the Northwest. We got Susan Rice.
Nice.
She's co-headlining, so we have double headliners, and Art Krug.
Yeah.
So Art used to teach improv here at Harvey's back in the day when it was owned by the prior owner.
Yeah.
And Susan Rice came out of here, and they've been killing it all up and down the Northwest for 20 years and more.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we got Tori Ward. She's going to be the host. She's a Portland area comic. And she's started in Lincoln City, and she does a comedy festival out at Lincoln City once a year. So in the honor of her late father. And she's hilarious. I love her. I love her comedy. It's very brilliantly written. So, yeah.
So they'll be here this whole weekend. Get some tickets. We will be interviewing them later on tonight, too.
Yeah, you can go online and get tickets. Just click Harvey's Comedy to pull something up. And then, or you can call the box office starting at 5:45 and get tickets that way. They'll help you.
Are y'all going to actually call?
Yeah,
People don't do that anymore.
You know, like I call up and I go, it's me again. And they're like, could you text? Wait a minute, you're the lady that texts 9 paragraphs. I'll take your call.
So, yeah, come in and see them. We will be interviewing them tonight and all that good stuff. And we will talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.